All right, it is a Friday arvo, and as you can see, we're next to our machine, which means we are at the airfield. I think this is the first work day that I've flown on, so we're moving to the States in a couple of weeks, so we're trying to get as much flying as we can done, see if we can get as close to our license as we can. If we can achieve it, that'd be great. This is the first Friday fly day, so excited about that. Might be a double lesson as well, so let's get in the air. Rollo's traffic, Jamboree 5246, entering backtracking 19er circuit, Rollo. Rollo's traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning downwind 19er, Rollo. Power back. Trim comes back. Rollo's traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning base 19er, touch and go. Rollo's.
Get the power on. Take your time. Head coming down. Throttling back to idle. Bit of a balloon there. We need some power.
Rollo's Jamboree 526, turning east on 19er, touch and go. Rollo's.
Rollo's traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning base 19er, touch and go. Rollo's.
Keep committing yourself down. Take your time. The runway. Start reducing the power back to idle. Back to idle. Hit my wing down. Hit my wing down. Nice one. Taking off. Off we go. Power. Nose up.
Mowbridge traffic, Jamboree 5246, joining midfield crosswind, 19er, Mowbridge.
Turn your fuel pump on.
Fuel pump goes on. Mowbridge traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning base 19er, touch and go, Mowbridge.
This should be familiar.
This is familiar, but different surface.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got 70 knots. We're a bit high here.
Okay, you can encourage it by dropping the wing on my side and putting in heaps of left rudder. Just, yep, that's under your airspeed decay. Okay, come back to the plane.
All right, go around here.
It'll come down. No, can I just come on with you?
Yeah, come on. Your controls.
Come across the runway.
That was good. Now back, trim back, laps to takeoff, 70 knots. Mowbridge traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning base 19er, touch and go, Mowbridge.
Bending yourself down. Add a little bit of power now. I'll fly along for a while.
Yep.
We've got to lower my wing.
Okay. Off you go. Taking off full power.
Okay, with this one we'll depart downwind for Rollos and we'll go back and we might have to do a circuit or two there.
Mowbridge traffic, Jamboree 5246, departing downwind 19er for Rollos, ETA 2 minutes for Rollos, Mowbridge.
We can go off there.
Rollo traffic, Jamboree 5246, turning base 30, full stop, Rollos.
Okay, looking good. Keep committing yourself down. Power on for a while. Now come back to idle.
Rollo's traffic, Jamboree 5246, clear of all runways, Rollo.
That was enough for now.
I'll have a look. Tough day.
Yeah, it'll be quite okay to do our engine failure from height stuff though.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Wow, that was hectic. Yeah, crazy. That was crazy. That was higher winds than anticipated, but within limits. It's always good to do that stuff with an instructor. But yeah, the plan is now to do another lesson. So we are doing back to back, and this will be engine failures from height. So essentially engine failures when you're not within a circuit. So we haven't done that before, so that'll be fun. But 2 flights on a Friday, cannot complain about that. It's beautiful. Having heaps of fun today. So much fun.
Runway traffic Debrief 5246, entering and backtracking 19 for departure to the northeastern training area traffic rollout. I'll just nick over the Murray Bridge and do some circuits over there for a while.
Yeah, that's no tractors on that runway. No. Now we're going to pick a paddock.
Yeah, so we want something that looks dry, want something that's sort of where we can get a nice landing area back into the wind.
Yeah, I'm looking at that here, just on the far side of the scrub.
Okay. This sort of coloured paddock out here would be probably a little bit firmer than this one, but I think this time of the year they're probably all pretty good, really. Now, the sandy coloured paddocks are going to be the softer ones. The grey ones, the really dry, dark grey ones, they're a fallow paddock that probably hasn't even been cropped this year, so they're usually pretty firm.
Okay.
Once again, we're a little bit high, but this one over here where they've obviously been feeding at the end. See, there's a little bit of a track going into the wind where a vehicle's been rolling backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
I'd pick a car track on something like that if it's into the wind.
That looks good. Pan. Debrief 5246. Engine failure. 2 POB. 5 miles northeast. Rollos. Landing in a paddock. Pan.
Okay, so I'm in the car out of the wind. That was an awesome day. Much better than work. That was a sweet day of flying. We did 2 back-to-back lessons. The first one was some hectic crosswind circuits and also some departing and joining. We landed in Murray Bridge for the first time as well on the hard surface. We haven't been back there for a good 8 months or so, and it's the first time we land on that hard surface. First time we've ever really landed on a hard surface. I didn't do it actually. The instructor took over. It was quite a sketchy approach. That was the first lesson. The second lesson was more around engine failure at height and simulating those scenarios and practicing approaches into paddocks. That was fun. That was awesome. The key message there that the instructor was trying to say is in these particular aircraft, when you lose an engine and you do have a bit of height, you have time, so don't panic. Go through your checklist, make sure you select an appropriate paddock, and then things change. I was lining up for one paddock, and then all of a sudden it was filled with sheep, and I didn't realise that those little dots were sheep when I was picking that paddock, but they were, and we found out pretty soon. That was really fun. I'm pushing pretty hard for this certificate now. Hopefully can head over to the US with a certificate. However,
There's a tractor on 19.
there was a tractor on the runway at some
I can
point.
see the tractor.
Super strange, super random, taking off, and I go, there's a tractor coming straight at me. That is only in Australia, only in regional airfields in Australia. That's nuts. That's insane. Anyway, that happened. Fun day of flying. We're getting more and more comfortable up there all the time. We'll get back, we'll get rested, and we'll get back there tomorrow. Successful day.
Runway traffic Debrief 5246, line out to rolling 30, follows. Add some backstick, add some backstick, add some backstick, add some backstick. 2G there. Interesting. Let's go right with a gentle turn to the right, clear right, round to the right, gentle turn. So you can see there's a very fine line where all of a sudden you need lots of backstick. Yeah, heaps. Yeah. And rolling out. Reduce your power. Straight and level. Follow traffic, Debrief 5246, turning base 30, touch and go. Follows. Throttle closed. Taking off. Murray traffic, Debrief 5246, turning base 27, touch and go. Rollers. Correction, traffic Murray Bridge 5246. Look at the end, hold off. back to idle. Up you go. Taking off.
Murray traffic, Debrief 5246, turning base 27, touch and go, Murray Bridge.
Yeah, keep flying. Keep flying. Taking off.
That's a bit of a better approach.
Yeah.
Full stop for this one.
Yeah. So as send you out, you can do your engine failure from height practice. You can do some steep turns.
Okay.
You can even come back here and do some practice on 2-7.
Yeah.
I'll just be on the ground for you to pick me up later on.
All right. You gonna be okay down there?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Off the back stick, just keep coming back to the stick all the way. Lima India Echo 5246, we're down on 27 and clear of the runway. The student will be doing a further takeoff, but you're all clear to go. Just go around.
Yeah.
Don't have to land every time.
Sure.
If you think I'll just go around.
So depart to the northeast.
Yeah, I'd depart downwind for the northeast training area. Go to 2,500. You've got your steep turns left and right until you're happy that you're nailing them pretty well.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks, mate. Okay. Murray traffic, Debrief 5246,
Line up and rolling, 27, Murray Bridge.
587 in sky, Murray Bridge.
Take final 30 rollers.
Okay. Full power, climb. Okay, we're at 2,700. We're at the training area. Over here. Okay, so we're going to westerly wind coming right back up towards the airfield. So we'll do an engine failure at height. We have an engine failure. So what we're going to do is we're going to go carby heat, power back. Okay, so we're going to turn downwind. So glide speed 70. 70 knots. Turn downwind. Maintaining 70, maintaining 70. Okay, glide speed, so trims all the way back. Now we're looking for a paddock. Okay, so we've got time. It looks like this paddock just here is going to be a good one. There's track marks on that. Yep, that looks all right. 70 knots, maintain. Make the turn. Okay, so we got flaps coming down nicely at half flap. Now, if we're going to make it, we can go to full flap. Yeah, we'll go full flap now. 70 knots. And here's our approach. Carby heat goes away. Gonna power it up. And that looks like a good field. We get the engine warm. Slowly bringing that power up. Get some heat in that engine. Also get some altitude.
Murray traffic, Debrief 5246, operating in the northeastern training area between 500 and 2,500. Murray Bridge.
Okay, we're at 2,500 feet now. Do some steep turns here. Turning to the left, taking the horizon. It looks clear out here. We've got an aircraft there. Steep turn now. So clear in the air. Hit the back stick. Rolling out. Roll out on rollers. Back stick. Hit that back stick. And rolling out. Wow, this is fun. This is unreal. Alright. Engine failure. So let's go fuel pump on, carby heat, and we'll pull the power back. We've got an engine failure. We want to get best glide speed. 70 knots. Okay, so we've established best glide. Now we want to turn downwind. Looking at those paddocks over here. Okay, so we've got lots of time.
That was a hectic day. Basic aeronautical knowledge test. Passed that, only just. Then did some steep turns with my flight instructor. That was insane. Pulled some serious G's. Really steep bank angles, which was great. Once again, some crosswind approaches. Then my instructor got out down at Murray Bridge and I did some solo work. so which was just terrific. And then I went out to the northeastern training area, which I haven't departed circuit solo yet, I believe. No, I haven't departed and joined circuit solo yet. So that was the first time I did that. There was so much going on. There's so much going on. What makes this so interesting is that there's 2 airfields within like 2 miles of each other. Yeah, it's crazy. 2 or 3 miles of each other. There's 2 airfields. The circuits almost intersect. So you've got the radio for both airfields going at the same time, and you're trying to maintain situational awareness for 2 airfields. It's actually really, really difficult, and it's a hard place to learn. But also, yeah, this is my instructor made me write lie on my hand because Lima India Echo was one of the call signs for one of the aircraft. So I've just been doing the whole flight today with lie written on my hand. Need to wash that off before people get the wrong idea. It's just super, super complex, and there was a lot happening today. I can see how things go wrong in aviation because conditions today were a little bit challenging, coupled with those airfields being on top of each other, lots and lots of communication happening all at once, different runways being used at the same airport. It just gets really, really confusing. So there's certainly a need for people to be informed and trained and current and comfortable in that environment, because today that was an expansion of what we've been doing, and that really, really tested me in a solo environment, and it was fun. Like I loved it, and I was up to the challenge, and I felt prepared. But then even if you feel prepared, you get in that situation, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So, but crisp evening. Hey mate, awesome day of flying. That's day 2 of our trifecta weekend wrapped up. 2 hours clocked today, so 0.8 with an instructor and 1.3 solo. So that was huge. I'm going to sleep very well tonight, be back doing it tomorrow. I feel that it's very important to be trained in challenging conditions in an environment where you have an instructor there to back you up, and that's what the last 2 days have been, is extremely challenging conditions. Day 2 of 3 of the ultimate flying weekend is over, and I get to do it tomorrow. So cool. I should have done this the whole time. I was like, I'm just going to fly 1 hour a week, and now I'm stringing together like trying to do almost 6 hours in like 5 to 6 hours in one weekend, and I'm learning a lot faster, getting a lot more comfortable because it's just in quick succession. Yeah, the back exam, the basic aeronautical knowledge, passed that, which is good. There was some confusing questions. I'm an aerospace engineer, and some of those questions I'm like, I deal with this every day as a job, and I do not know the answer to this question. Like, it's half of the trouble is trying to interpret what they're trying to ask rather than the actual content itself. So let's wrap it up. Catch you tomorrow. All right, I finally rocked up home after a long drive, and I'm not feeling too flash. Those steep turns, I think they got to me a little bit. Those 2 Gs went straight to me. I've got some bad stories about me in theme parks, so kind of susceptible to being airsick. Hope this isn't a sign that I get airsick, but wonder if there's ways you can prevent that. We'll look into it, because I feel cooked right now. Get me to sleep. Ugh.